Next, I'd like to turn to Martin Breckbiel MMR, who's going to replace Paul Thompson this evening with his quick tip. Martin, thanks so much for sharing this with us. I really do appreciate it.
Okay, so this is how many times has this happened to you? It's happened to me too many times. And here's a solution that I found that works, at least for me, and a few others that have tried it. Okay, so you've got your bottle of Floquil, your bottle of Polyscale, or whichever one it is. And you're in the middle of the project and it's time to paint, and you can't get that cap off the bottle. What the various colors of black are particularly heinous for this, that they get glued on and almost impossible to get off that glass bottle. And first thing or last thing you try, depending on results, is your pair of channel locks. And 99 times out of 100, you get the cap off without breaking the bottle. And every now and then you do break the bottle, which makes it really an adventure in your workshop, having paint all over your hands, floor, broken glass in your hand. It's a fun day. If you can't get it, I've gotten to the point where I can't get it off. I don't try too hard. And you need one of these little tools. I don't know what the proper name of it is, but you can peel a metal cap off a glass bottle by going around and grabbing it, working your way around the bottle and just peeling it up and off. Okay, that solves one problem. You got the bottle open and now you can paint it. You can paint your model. Okay, you're done painting. Now what? You haven't got a cap. You got a piece of crumpled up metal that's in your scrap pile or in your recycling pile or your trash can or whatever. But you still got a bottle of paint, which, given the price of paint these days, is kind of precious, particularly if you need to put the second coat on 2 days later, or you have more than one model and it's your last bottle that color. So you got a bottle. Well, this is basically this is a blank glass bottle. Yeah, you could transfer it if you had a cap. And funny thing is, you don't have caps. And I spent some time looking for caps and thinking, oh yeah, this should be easy, but apparently it's not as easy as I thought it was. But there is a solution. It's a silly solution. These are caps off a bottle of, well, I think this might be either Dr. Pepper or Pepsi, because I'm an addict to the latter and I like the former just as a standby. Has this nice plastic ridge here, which actually crimps down nicely on that glass and actually makes a very tight seal. So you can actually take one of these bottles, save the caps instead of putting them into your recycling bin, save them, put them in a box, have them in your shop. When it comes time to replace a cap, you can do this. So you don't need to worry about having a Teflon liner or a paper or a foil liner. You've got a nice polypropylene liner with a compression seal on it. And if you're careful and you screw it down gently on the glass bottle, it'll seal perfectly. And I've had that bottle of Signal Red, probably with that seal on it, for 6 or 7 years now. The bottle of Tuscan, I just had that open. I hadn't opened it in about 3 years. I don't use Polyscale Tuscan very often, but when I do, I need it. And it's got one of those caps on it. And it's held it nice and clean for 3 years now plus. So your recycling bin, just get these back out of it, because having a couple of laying around handy could come in handy down the road when you need them the most. And it works perfectly fine on the Floquil bottles. It's the same bottle, so either size, the small bottle or the big one. So there's a solution to a problem that you may encounter and can save a bottle of paint. And that's the end of that. And until next time I'm dragged out of the bushes to give you another quick tip.